In April 2014, after a nearly 10-year battle with chronic lymphocytic leukemia, Pete Mealy passed away at age 50. During Pete's treatment at the hospital of the University of Pennsylvania, he and his family met the members of HEADstrong and were treated to the annual HEADtable Thanksgiving meal. HEADstrong's service, as well as their motto for being relentless, was a source of encouragement for Pete during his decade-long fight and continues to be a way of life for Rosemary and their sons, Pete and Ray.
HEADstrong came into our life very unexpectedly. Cheryl Calduri was doing a bingo night, and at the time Pete was not able to leave the room, but he's like, go out there, meet everybody, say hi to everybody. So I went out and I met Cheryl, and it was just amazing. It gave us a small piece of a nice evening. You got to meet the other patients and other family members that you normally wouldn't meet because you're stuck sitting in a hospital room. A few months later after that, we were actually in the hospital again, en route through Thanksgiving, and we were there for their Thanksgiving meal. That Thanksgiving meal was all freshly homemade. It was like being at home and having a home cooked meal, where my sons and my mother-in-law and I, we were there, and we actually had a real Thanksgiving meal together. So it was priceless. It was very nice. We found strength with working with the HEADstrong Foundation and their HEADtable. The one thing that separates HEADstrong from the other organizations is they've been through it themselves, and they're able to empathize with the patients and the families that are affected by blood cancers. My husband, Pete, was relentless from the very beginning. He was a warrior into 10 years of 4 different cancers and many, many treatments. We never thought it was going to be the end for Pete. We really always thought he could fight it. But the one thing he did say was he loved the HEADstrong Foundation and what they stood for. If he were able to start a foundation, he would do it exactly like the HEADstrong does, for Nicholas, like Nicholas. I'm often told that Pete was a lot like Nick, and it takes a very special person to care about somebody else when you're in a bad way.
Join HEADstrong's fight today and help real people like Pete be relentless.